Hello, everyone. My name is Patrizia Picado, and I'm a research assistant at Georgetown University's Early Learning Project. Today, I'll be sharing findings from a 2024 longitudinal study by Coyne and colleagues titled The Growth of Problematic Media Use Over Early Childhood. Children today are growing up in a world filled with media. While screen time can be educational and entertaining, there's increasing concern around problematic media use, or PMU, meaning screen time that's excessive, hard to stop, or driven by emotion in ways that disrupt healthy development. This study explored how problematic media use developed between ages 2.5 and 5.5 years, and whether early patterns of use are linked to emotional and social challenges later in childhood. What did we know? Previous research found that reducing problematic media use can significantly improve social, emotional, and mental health, especially in older children and teens. We also know that about 10 to 20% of young children show signs of problematic media use, which is linked to issues like attention problems, emotional outbursts, and family conflict. However, most research focused solely on screen time, not on how media use disrupts daily functioning in young children. So, based on this, what are we looking for? This study asked three key questions. Number one, how does problematic media use typically change from ages 2.5 to 5.5 years? Number two, what factors predict which children develop problematic media use? And third, does early problematic media use lead to emotional or social difficulties later on? To answer these questions, the current study used data from 269 caregiver-child pairs who participated in Project Media, a longitudinal study based in Colorado. Families were recruited through birth records, clinics, flyers, social media, and research companies. Researchers conducted annual home visits over 4 years and gathered data using parental reports and problematic media use, TV viewing habits, behavioral assessments, and parental restrictive media monitoring. We also used observational evaluations on parental warmth during free play. So, what did we find out? Children started with relatively low problematic media use at age 2.5, but use increased steadily as they aged. We also found that girls' media use rose more quickly than boys, and also higher problematic media use at age 2.5 was more likely in children who watched more TV, displayed more aggression, and reacted more intensely to emotions. So, why do these findings even matter? Children with higher problematic media use at age 2.5 were more likely to show anxiety or sadness, social difficulties, and aggressive behavior by 5 years old. Even children who weren't initially aggressive show more aggression later if their media use grew rapidly over time. So, based on our findings, here are some recommendations that are practical and that you can apply in your home to improve the relationship between children and media. Number one, we recommend to support emotional and behavior regulation. Teach children how to manage emotions without relying on screens. For instance, try talking to feelings, practicing calming techniques, or using creative play. Secondly, we recommend to watch for early warning signs. Look out for frustration when screens are turned off, constant screen requests, or media interfering with daily activities. And thirdly, we recommend to set purposeful media rules. Use devices intentionally. Instead of relying on them as distractions, create shared, meaningful screen experiences and clear guidelines around when and how screens are used. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to learn more or participate in one of our studies, feel free to visit our website or scan the QR code on your screen.